Schools are not just places of learning, they are communities. They are where young minds blossom, friendships are forged, and futures are shaped. This journey of growth and discovery can only truly thrive in an environment that prioritizes the well-being of every individual. A safe school is not merely an aspiration, it's a fundamental right. When students feel secure and protected, they are free to engage with their education wholeheartedly. This fosters a positive learning environment where academic achievement can flourish. The impact of a safe school extends far beyond academic attainment. It lays the foundation for students' emotional and social development. A secure and supportive atmosphere empowers students to build healthy relationships, develop self-confidence, and cultivate resilience. These skills are invaluable not only within the school gates, but also as they navigate the wider world. Conversely, an unsafe school environment can have significant and long-lasting negative consequences. Exposure to hazards, violence, or neglect can severely impact a child's physical and emotional well-being. This can lead to anxiety, fear, and difficulty concentrating, hindering their ability to learn effectively. Furthermore, an unsafe environment can erode trust in the school community, creating a climate of fear and apprehension. Therefore, creating and maintaining a safe learning environment is not simply a box-ticking exercise, but a collective responsibility. It requires the commitment and collaboration of school leaders, staff, students, parents, and the wider community. By working together, we can ensure that every child has the opportunity to learn and grow in a safe and nurturing environment. The importance of school safety is not just a moral imperative, it is enshrined in UK law. A robust legal framework exists to safeguard the well-being of everyone within the school gates. These laws and regulations provide a clear roadmap for schools to follow, ensuring they meet their obligations to provide a safe and healthy learning environment. One of the cornerstones of health and safety legislation in the UK is the Health and Safety at Work Act 1974. While this act covers all workplaces, its principles are directly applicable to schools. It places a general duty on employers, in this case school governing bodies and local authorities, to ensure, as far as reasonably practicable, the health, safety and welfare at work of all their employees. This includes teachers, support staff, and anyone else working on the school premises. Building upon this foundational act, the Management of Health and Safety at Work Regulations 1999 provides more specific guidance for schools. This includes requirements for conducting risk assessments, implementing control measures to mitigate risks, providing adequate health and safety training, and ensuring the competency of individuals carrying out specific tasks. Furthermore, the control of substances. Hazardous to Health Regulations 2002, or COSHH, focuses specifically on protecting individuals from the risks associated with hazardous substances. Schools are required to identify any hazardous substances used or stored on their premises, assess the risks they pose, and implement appropriate control measures to prevent or minimize exposure. This could include using safer alternatives, providing appropriate personal protective equipment, and ensuring adequate ventilation. These are just a few examples of the key legislation governing health and safety in UK schools. By understanding and adhering to these legal frameworks, schools can create a culture of safety and well-being for all. Ensuring a safe school environment is not a solo mission, it requires a team effort. Every member of the school community, from the governing body to the students themselves, has a crucial role in creating and maintaining a safe and secure learning environment. Clearly defined roles and responsibilities are essential to ensure that everyone understands their part in this collective endeavour. At the helm of this responsibility lies the school's governing body or local authority. They have the ultimate accountability for ensuring the school complies with all health and safety legislation. This includes providing adequate resources for health and safety measures, implementing effective policies and procedures, and fostering a positive health and safety culture throughout the school. The head teacher, in turn, has the responsibility for implementing the school's health and safety policy and ensuring that all staff are aware of their individual responsibilities. This includes providing clear lines of communication, ensuring adequate training is provided, and monitoring health and safety practices within the school. Teachers, as the individuals who interact with students daily, play a vital role in maintaining a safe learning environment. They're responsible for supervising students, identifying and reporting potential hazards, and implementing safety procedures within their classrooms and other areas of the school. Creating a safe school environment goes beyond simply reacting to incidents after they occur. It requires a proactive approach that identifies potential risks and takes steps to mitigate them before they can cause harm. This is where the importance of comprehensive risk assessments comes into play. Risk assessments are not merely paperwork exercises. They are essential tools that allow schools to identify potential hazards, assess the likelihood and severity of harm, and implement control measures to reduce the risks to an acceptable level. The first step in any risk assessment is to identify potential hazards. This involves carefully examining all aspects of the school environment, from the physical building and grounds to the activities that take place within them. Common hazards in schools include slips, trips and falls, fire, hazardous substances, and more. Once hazards have been identified, the next step is to assess the risk they pose. This involves considering the likelihood of harm occurring and the potential severity of that harm. For example, a wet floor in a busy corridor might be considered a high risk, as it is likely that someone could slip and injure themselves. The final step is to implement control measures to reduce the risk to an acceptable level. This could involve anything from simple, inexpensive measures, such as placing a wet floor sign, to more complex and costly measures such as installing non-slip flooring. The control measures chosen will depend on the specific hazard and the level of risk it poses. Risk assessments are not one-off exercises. They need to be reviewed and updated regularly to ensure they remain relevant and effective. By taking a proactive approach to risk management, schools can create a safer environment for everyone.